See, I see what type of gangster Lil Baby is. He one of them pick and choose type of gangsters. He like them easy battles that he feel in his head. So he'll go at when he want to turn up and get on that gangster time. He'll turn up on Offset, Gunna, because he feel like these are beefs, wars, whatever you want to call it, that he got full control over, or his guys can dominate in these situations. So he feel like if his squad push up on Gunna, he'll dominate in that. His squad already did what they did with Offset. He claiming that he got stripped, which we did see clothes get thrown in the air, shoes, and all this stuff, right? So he feel like his crew can dominate in Atlanta. He feel like his crew can dominate Offset team. He feel like he got more hitters and they more active and they didn't put in more work, shit like that, right? But when they get real thick for Lil Baby, when it's time for Lil Baby to really step up and put his hitters out there and talk heavy, we don't really see Lil Baby talking heavy like how he doing now. When Lamalo got deleted, he wasn't talking heavy. That's when you're supposed to show the world that, yeah, you really like that, not with this situation. Because we all know, ain't no way y'all think on a one-on-one tip that Gunna will lose in the one-on-one with Lil Baby. Ain't no way. Offset ain't losing to Lil Baby one-on-one. Put them head up, lock them in the room, whoever come out win. It ain't gonna be Lil Baby. You put your money on Lil Baby? Nah, so Lil Baby ain't even staying in shape. Offset gonna whoop him with the hands. Gunna can beat him as far as like wrestling and probably with the hands. Gunna got more anger build up. So that'd be a good match right there. Gunna, Lil Baby. It's both of them speeds right there. Gunna ain't even really gotta respond to Lil Baby unless he want to, because Gunna right here and Lil Baby like down here. He was on top of Gunna at one point. Now Lil Baby done lost his mojo. So all that pushing up at the gym, it ain't gonna be none of that. They're just tough talk. You understand? Like, and it ain't gonna be him, it'll be them pushing up at the gym. Lil Baby not known for being no knockout artist. Lil Baby not known for being no stepper. Ain't no way you should be cool with 21 Savage. And all that, why you ain't never diss PDE? You can tell these niggas don't rock with you. You heard what Young News said on the Breakfast Club. What's the difference between 4L and 4PF? But he said we the biggest. So he kept it, PG-13 on that right there. Because if y'all was cool, we would have been seeing Lil Baby and Young Nudie and Baby Drew and all them together. So now when the smoking get real hectic for you, you want to make sure 21 Savage keep the peace between y'all. So no bloodshed won't come on y'all end. Because you already know what side 21 Savage got to pick. So if 21 Savage in the middle and you take pictures with him, he cool with him and shit like that, he can be like, Nudie, chill. He ain't gonna disrespect in no song. He ain't gonna send no little slick disses. He ain't even gonna speak on Lil Marlo. Too tough. If he do, he gonna say, man, when you doing shit in the streets, this what come with it. But when it come to Offset and Gunna, now you a Martin Luther King Jr. speaker. Yeah, will 4PF get down and they'll bust their gun? Yeah. But they ain't really got no real monster stories. Like, they ain't got no scary stories. They ain't nothing. If you got an army, if you PDE 4L, you ain't got to really worry about no 4PF niggas like that, man. So Lil Baby will talk heavy with Offset and Gunna, because with Offset, when he got stripped, right, that never would have happened to Offset if Offset really would have built his squad the right way. If he really would have got some good GDs from Chicago and really took them up under his wing. So when you in them environments where you gambling and there's a whole bunch of street guys, you have your security team for big events and award shows and stuff like that. And then when you in them gangster environments, like what he was in, that's when you'll bring your GD team. Offset was moving around maybe 2 or 3 guys. Basically, he was moving around off his face card. So if you gambling and it's 10, 15, 4PF members, you can get stripped. That can happen to you. They all strapped, or most of them strapped. So yeah. Then when something do go down, like it did, now you got to get on that Chicago get back gang type shit, because you ain't got enough members holding you down. So that's Offset problem. Same thing with Quavo and them. Offset can have hitters on his squad, but they don't be with him everywhere he go. So they gotta hope that Offset make it out the situation with his life, and then they can do some get back shit. You never know. The baby and them could have got blowed at behind this, but we'll never know, because Offset not gonna come on the internet and be like, "But you know what happened though after that." But if they did get blowed at, they didn't knock down no 4PL members like that, because we would have found out, of course. Then it'd be a lot of little shootouts that happen that we won't be knowing about on the internet like that, unless you really tied in with somebody that's tied in with them, tell the blogs. But it wasn't Lil Baby doing the stripping. It wasn't none of that. That's just the only thing Lil Baby got over Offset. We already know Offset ran in 42 Dub pocket and swung on him. So on some one-on-one type of timing, y'all not holding Offset. But like I say, stuff can be happening behind the scenes that we don't really know. But Offset and his team know. Not to say it happened, but only certain people be knowing about this shit. So, man, Lil Baby got a diss right now. He need that type of look right now. Every time when they get really gangster for him, he back down though, Lil Baby. He changed the 4PF name because he's scared of indictment. But now he's talking tough. He can, so you'll change your name from 4PF to whatever it's called now, because you scared of a RICO. But you saying you'll pull up at a gym, and since you saying he a rat, right? So he could be working. So you'll do that to somebody that could be an informant. You call him a rat. So what's the difference? You don't know what Gunna got going on with them folks. If you feel like he told and all this shit there, right? So you'll go to a gym where it's a whole bunch of cameras, there's a whole bunch of witnesses. Y'all push up right there. Whether y'all take it to the gun game or y'all take it on some fist type shit. And you saying you would do something to Offset. He already got stripped. He still talking, but you'll change your name because you feel like a RICO coming. This guy talking super duper tough, and he ran around hanging with guys that Marlo wouldn't even hang with if he was alive. Yeah, Marlo rolling over their grave. I want to talk to Marlo people and see what they think about Lil Baby. I need to talk to Marlo people. What y'all feel about Lil Baby? He talking all this tough shit. Cause I'm pretty sure Marlo people they ain't happy. They still want justice because there ain't been no justice in the street. Let's talk to Marlo granddaddy and them, daddy and them, mama and them. And let's see. Y'all still want the people who done that to Marlo locked up, right? Because Lil Baby shit ain't been handled. Ain't nobody came to Marlo mama and granddaddy and daddy and them and grandma and them and sister and them and said, yeah, the person that's supposed to have done that, he was just found in the car. He was found in they still hoping the police lock him up. So if you feel like niggas can out gangster you trying to be peacemaker, or you don't really want no problems. Other things out of your hands. So when your 4PF niggas be getting in them bang outs, that's out of your hands. So yeah. But Lil Baby, you're not known for doing tough shit. You're known for getting money, gambling, hustling. You do a documentary on Lil Baby, it ain't hat catching, put the bag on him. He would though. Yeah, Lil Baby be popping it like a lot of top tier guys in Atlanta that lost their life behind 4PF. You go in 4PF history, it's a lot of children getting hurt, a lot of children getting popped and abused. That's what I see. I don't really see the top hitters from 4L lost their life, top hitters from Stone Mountain lost their life because of 4PF, top hitters from Zone 6 lost their life because of 4PF, top hitters from north side of Atlanta lost their life because of 4PF. And you don't hear that. couple of bang outs, couple of situations involving children. One got popped, one got abused. Come on, man. But you on it talking tough like you're all the Grand Reaper around Atlanta or something. Like y'all got all the fear in the city, man. How many wars y'all done won? You talking real heavy? How many wars y'all done won? Y'all done been in a lot of battles. How many wars have 4PF won? Do y'all East Atlanta niggas know about 4PF winning any wars? Do the West Side, Bone Homes, Bankhead. Have y'all heard about any 4PF members winning any real wars? So the skating ring era wasn't no wars they won. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2018, whenever they start coming around or whenever they form and they went against a real stand-up crew, what wars had they won? They'd been in battles. Did they win the battles? Oh, you're right. They have won a war. You talking about the Billboard chart? Oh, my fault. You talking about the war, the top 10 best hip hop songs for a year or something? I mean, for that certain year, 2020, 20. Oh, yeah, they won that war. Yeah, shit, yeah, they won that. They didn't want. That's about the only thing. They'd been battle tested for getting awards and being on the Billboard charts and selling records, selling over 100,000, 200,000 first week. Yeah. How many wars have they won though? So we like when Lil Baby get gangster now. We like when you turn up. Yeah, you start drinking that liquor, drinking that lean, popping a little perk or two. You start feeling yourself, man. Yeah, you having paper, you have emotion. You got all the cars, but you ain't got all the war stories. You can't sit in the cell with no nigga and you awaiting trial and y'all just kicking shit and trading war stories because y'all outlaws on the rise, yelling niggas I spy. Look at my eye. That man can't trade no war stories, man. The baby know he don't really want to get into it with a crew that really gonna take it to his squad because he's scared of a Rico. So he don't really want to get into it with a 5L or a 4L and they really blowing 4PF members down or they gotta change gunfires and this homicides on both sides. And yeah, he don't really want that. They blowing it, Lil Baby. He don't want no more video shoots hit up. He don't want that. Come on, man. You shooting videos in the hood, getting blowed down. So with Lil Baby, all you really got to do is really just take it to the streets. Really, just keep blowing at them. 4PF, they're gonna blow back, and they're gonna do what they do, and y'all just keep. Lil Baby don't really want to be involved in that. He wanna beef with Gunna and Offset. So I ain't impressed. Lil Baby need this right now. His music trash. We ain't really talking about Lil Baby. You just got disrespected by Young Thug on the phone. You wouldn't even diss him. That's when you should be dissing Young Thug. You wouldn't even do that. Because you don't want that to turn left. You may unfollow him or something like that, but you little girl shit, but you ain't gonna do no real gangster monster type shit, man. So now if he dissing Gunna, a top selling artist, he diss Offset, he drop his album, that's gonna draw attention to his album. Maybe it's more disses. He gonna be talking even more heavy on there. Other than that, if he ain't dissing or he ain't really saying nothing, he ain't talking about nothing. What we gonna buy his album for? He'll sell 15,000 first week, 20,000, some shit like that. Mid music. So he got to get on this gangster mode for us to pay attention. Like, oh shit, he's saying something. Other than that, he ain't talking about nothing. But if Offset was to really form a team and really get on some war mode, like his music, shit, all that, like it's up. Lil Baby won't want that. As soon as detectives and shit start coming, blogs start making documentaries and all this shit, that man, he don't want all that heat coming down on him, man. So he's just trying to keep it on wax, which is cool. Keep it hip hop. Let Gunna and them respond back how they want to respond, and look, Offset and them keep it on wax, which it give Gunna and Offset something to talk about. I really feel Lil Baby can whoop Gunna on a one-on-one or Offset on a one-on-one. Man, please. We already know Lil Baby not making better music than Gunna. I can't really judge Offset last album, the one he just dropped this AK first week. That was his last album on the label, so you know they don't put all their effort in that. They don't get the best music, they don't put the best marketing behind it, so we had to see on the next project. But yeah. But it is what it is though. What y'all feel though? Lil Baby could be frustrated right now, so he like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm on these niggas' neck. And why would somebody be copying Lil Baby? He talking about you stay copying me. Copying Lil Baby right now, you're a loser. He ain't winning in nothing except his bank account. His income, he's still getting, large amounts of income, which we don't want that to stop. We want you to keep getting money. Other than that, music, you ain't winning in that. Being a man, you let niggas talk to you any kind of way. You don't address that. What's so man about that? What's so real about that? You ain't do nothing for your partner. You still talking gangster, so you need to do something for your partner. You wouldn't even diss the niggas your partner was into it with. His beef should be your beef. But that's right. It's every man for themselves once they get up out of here. Lamar ain't finna leave you with all that beef. Hell no. But you with 21 Savage and all them niggas like that when Lamar was alive? You ain't keep that same energy in his face. You ain't let Lamar see your true colors when he was alive. Yeah. Thought you was a peacemaker. One of the ones want to stay out of shit, man. Yeah. You supposed to be somewhere with Hustle Cartel shooting dice and gambling, sport betting, and making good music and laying up with Jada and all that shit there, man. You supposed to be a changed man. You change the name of your label. You supposed to be a changed man. But maybe, a demon ain't got on Lil Baby, and we finna see a whole other side of Lil Baby, and he finna turn up like anybody popping, talking. When he say he copying me, is he talking about Thug? Who you talking about? Who copying Lil Baby? It ain't getting nobody nowhere. Whoever copying you, it ain't getting them nowhere. Gunna can't be copying you because if Gunna was copying you, why his music sound good and yours don't? I know he ain't dressing like you. He ain't copying you with working out because you ain't got no fit body. So yeah. But it is what it is though. Maybe this gonna make Lil Baby turn up and we're gonna get some good music and we're gonna see a whole other side of Lil Baby and nigga finna turn up and yeah. Finna go crazy for the first quarter. Maybe at the end of the year. He say he finna drop music every Wednesday or whatever he said. So yeah, maybe we finna see a different side of Lil Baby. The only time I tell. Only time I tell, but that's my take on it. That's what I think. Hit that like button. Y'all subscribe. Comment. Tell me how y'all feel. Follow me on IG, the_gang_spitter. Donate to the channel, $ the gang spit on Cash App. Eli Credit Repair. Let's get y'all credit together. So by the time January, February come, y'all be straight. It'll be a perfect time to buy cribs. Perfect time to get you a car. First quarter comes strong. Tax coming. Tax season coming soon. And yeah, you'll be ready to put primaries and trade lines on your credit. You can either spend $250 or you can skip the line and spend $500. I'm a $500 type of ball. So yeah, I spend the $500. I ain't trying to wait in a line with all the other people that got $250. I'm trying to get my shit done ASAP. You gonna splash that? So yeah. He was with him. Subscribe to my backup channel. He was with him. Gone.